Are you ready to test your knowledge of the thrilling world of 1923? With shocking twists, familiar faces, and fresh drama on the horizon, Season 3 promises to be unforgettable. Before you watch the new trailer, see how much you really know about what's coming next in the Dutton family saga. Season of the show 1923, specifically Season 3. A trailer breakdown is typically a commentary or analysis that goes beyond just showing the trailer itself. It carefully examines the scenes, moments, characters, and possible meanings behind what's shown. This helps fans understand what might happen in the story, especially when trailers include hints, clues, or brief flashes that are easy to miss. In the case of 1923 Season 3, the breakdown promises to look at shocking plot twists, returning characters, and new faces joining the show. This suggests that it's not just about reviewing the trailer scene by scene, but also about exploring how these new developments might shape the next chapter in the story. Since 1923 is part of the larger Dutton family saga, which includes shows like Yellowstone and 1883, fans are likely interested in how the storyline connects to the other series, and the breakdown helps highlight those connections. Overall, the trailer breakdown is meant to build excitement, answer some fan questions, and prepare the audience for what's to come, all while pointing out details they may not have noticed on their own. It serves as a guide to understanding the tone, stakes, and surprises of the upcoming season, making it a helpful tool for both longtime fans and new viewers who want to get caught up before the new season begins. 1923 is being shown or discussed in the trailer mentioned in the paragraph. According to the text, the trailer breakdown focuses on Season 3 of 1923. This means that the content being analyzed or reviewed in the trailer is related to the third installment of the show. The paragraph starts with a strong, attention-grabbing sentence: "The wait is over." Get your first look at 1923 Season 3 with this in-depth trailer breakdown. This sentence clearly tells us that the purpose of the video or article is to give fans their first detailed look at what's coming in the new season. By stating first look, the paragraph also implies that this is the first time viewers are getting any real visual or narrative insight into Season 3. It marks the beginning of promotional material for the new season, and the trailer is likely filled with scenes that tease major story developments. Since 1923 is a continuing drama that follows the Dutton family across generations, each season builds on the events of the previous ones. This third season would likely pick up where Season 2 left off, continuing to develop characters, explore new story arcs, and possibly introduce fresh conflicts or settings. It's important to note that trailers often serve as a marketing tool to generate excitement and keep fans engaged between seasons. When the paragraph emphasizes the trailer breakdown for Season 3, it's inviting the audience to get informed and speculate on what's next for the show. The clear reference to Season 3 helps set expectations for what the breakdown will cover and ensures that viewers know this content is not about past seasons, but rather about what lies ahead. So, in summary, the answer to the question is straightforward. The trailer is for Season 3 of 1923. However, understanding that involves recognizing how the paragraph introduces the content, sets the scene for what the audience is about to see, and builds anticipation for the continuation of the Dutton family's story in this upcoming season. Season of 1923. The paragraph gives us a clear idea of what the breakdown covers by mentioning three main things: shocking plot twists, returning cast members, and new faces. Each of these elements plays an important role in building anticipation for the new season. First, the mention of shocking plot twists suggests that the storyline in Season 3 will include unexpected developments. This could mean major character decisions, surprising betrayals, dramatic events, or even deaths, anything that shakes up the narrative and keeps the audience guessing. By pointing out these plot twists in the trailer, the breakdown is likely aiming to get fans talking, wondering what will happen next, and theorizing about how those twists will unfold over the season. Second, the reference to returning cast members indicates that familiar characters from previous seasons will continue to play a role in the new episodes. This is important for maintaining continuity in the story, as well as keeping fans emotionally connected to characters they've grown attached to. Seeing known actors and characters in a new trailer can be comforting for fans, signaling that the story is still grounded in the same world and ongoing struggles they've been following since the beginning. The trailer breakdown probably points out who these returning characters are and discusses what their roles might be in the upcoming season. Third, the mention of new faces highlights the introduction of fresh characters, which often signals new storylines, conflicts, or alliances. Introducing new characters can revitalize a series by adding variety and complexity to the plot. In a historical drama like 1923, new characters might represent changes in the political landscape, the expansion of the Dutton family's world, or the arrival of new enemies or allies. The breakdown likely discusses who these new actors are, what their characters might represent, and how they could fit into or challenge the existing dynamics of the story. Together, these three key elements, shocking plot twists, returning cast members, and new faces, paint a picture of a season that is both grounded in its past and open to exciting new developments. The trailer breakdown is meant to guide viewers through these highlights, pointing out important details and helping them understand what to expect from the next chapter of the show. By examining these specific features, the breakdown not only prepares viewers for what's to come, but also deepens their engagement with the material. Fans might watch the trailer multiple times, catch things they missed the first time, and discuss their theories with others. In that way, the trailer breakdown serves as a bridge between seasons, keeping the fanbase active and involved. Show 1923 positions itself within its broader story universe. Breaking it down helps us understand what kind of story viewers are following and what they can expect from the new season. First, the use of the words next chapter implies that the story is ongoing. It suggests that 1923 is not a standalone show with a beginning and end in one season, but rather part of a longer, continuing narrative. Each season builds on the events of the previous one, much like the chapters of a novel. Viewers are meant to see this show as part of a larger, unfolding journey, where every season introduces new challenges, relationships, and developments while still being connected to what came before. Second, the phrase epic Dutton family saga adds an important layer to our understanding. The word epic signals that the story is grand in scale. It likely spans years or even generations, involves complex conflicts, and features larger-than-life characters. An epic often involves themes of struggle, legacy, survival, and power, all of which are central to the Dutton family story across the related series 1883, 1923, and Yellowstone. By calling it a saga, the paragraph reinforces that this isn't just a simple drama about one family. It's a multi-generational tale filled with hardship, loyalty, betrayal, and the desire to protect what the family believes is rightfully theirs. So, when the paragraph refers to Season 3 as the next chapter in the epic Dutton family saga, it's framing this season as a continuation of a much bigger story that spans not just the seasons of 1923, but likely ties into the broader Yellowstone universe. The Duttons are a powerful family rooted in the American West, and their story involves the fight to preserve their land, their identity, and their legacy. This phrase suggests that Season 3 will carry forward those themes while likely adding new challenges and evolving character arcs. It also hints at emotional depth. Sagas are not just about action or drama. They involve personal growth, generational trauma, and moments of deep emotional resonance. This means that viewers can expect Season 3 to explore not just external conflicts like land disputes or physical danger, but also the internal lives of the characters, how they deal with grief, loyalty, ambition, and love. Finally, this phrase creates a sense of continuity for the audience. Fans of the Dutton family stories already know that this saga spans different time periods and shows. Using the phrase next chapter makes it feel like the audience is reading through a family's long and complicated history, one season at a time. It keeps them emotionally invested because it reminds them that this story didn't begin here and won't end here. It's part of something much larger. In conclusion, this phrase suggests that the show's storyline is part of a long, sweeping, and emotionally complex narrative that follows the Dutton family through different eras. It frames Season 3 not just as another set of episodes, but as a meaningful continuation of a powerful family legacy filled with conflict, emotion, and the enduring struggle to protect what matters most to them. 1923 Season 3. To answer this, we need to focus on the specific clues the paragraph gives about the cast and character lineup in the upcoming season. The paragraph mentions three important things when it describes the trailer breakdown: shocking plot twists, returning cast members, and new faces. The phrase returning cast members suggests that some of the characters from previous seasons will be back in Season 3. These are characters that viewers have already been introduced to in Seasons 1 and 2 of 1923. Since 1923 is part of the Dutton family saga, it's reasonable to expect that many of these returning characters will be members of the Dutton family or people closely tied to them, such as allies, enemies, ranch workers, or figures of authority in the community. These returning characters are important because they help provide continuity in the story. The audience is already familiar with their personalities, struggles, and relationships, so bringing them back allows the show to deepen those storylines and explore new directions for their development. It also keeps the emotional connection strong for fans who are invested in their journeys. In addition to the returning cast, the paragraph also mentions new faces. This refers to characters who are being introduced for the first time in Season 3. These might include brand new members of the Dutton family we haven't seen before, outsiders who come into conflict with the Duttons, or new allies who help them in their struggles. The phrase new faces opens up the possibility for fresh storylines, new rivalries, unexpected romances, or surprising alliances. These characters help keep the story dynamic and unpredictable. By adding new people to the cast, the writers can expand the world of 1923, introduce different perspectives, and raise the stakes for the main characters. The mix of returning and new characters suggests that Season 3 will offer a balance between familiar and fresh elements. For viewers, this means they'll get to see how beloved characters continue to grow and change, while also meeting new characters who might shift the direction of the story in interesting ways. It creates a sense of excitement because fans will be curious about who these new characters are, what roles they will play, and how they will fit into the Dutton family's world. Also, since 1923 is a historical drama set in a specific time period, the types of characters we can expect are likely to reflect the social, political, and economic themes of that era. This might include lawmen, farmers, politicians, business owners, Native American characters, and others who represent different parts of society in the early 20th century American West. Each of these character types can bring different kinds of conflict and storytelling opportunities to the show. To sum up, the paragraph tells us that in Season 3 of 1923, viewers can expect to see a combination of characters they already know and care about from earlier seasons, as well as brand new characters who will bring fresh energy and new plot lines into the series. Thank you so much for joining us on this exciting journey through the world of 1923 Season 3. We hope these questions got you thinking and sparked even more excitement for what's to come in the Dutton family saga. Your time and passion mean a lot. Stay tuned for more updates, and as always, thanks for being part of our amazing community.